I have to tell you this.
Get ready to be amazed as we delve into the extraordinary career of Hollywood veteran James Hong. At the remarkable age of 94, attended his first Oscars award after 70 years in the film industry and recently made history by becoming the oldest performer to receive a Hollywood Walk of Fame star. But that's not all. As you'll see, James Hong's age is just a number, as he continues to captivate audiences with his suave appearance and quick wit on the red carpet and in interviews.
You're not retiring.
What's that word?
Have you ever wondered how James Hong, known as the hardest working man in show business, manages to stay active and bring his career to its peak in his 90s? You'll be fascinated to learn that he has 4 secrets of youth and vitality that he's sharing with us. From his daily routines to his mindset, James has managed to maintain a youthful energy and passion for his craft that is truly inspiring. Now, back to James's illustrious career. You may recognize him as Gong Gong in Everything Everywhere All at Once, which won 7 Academy Awards in 2023. However, you may not know that he has played approximately 700 roles in films and TV shows over the past 7 decades. From Blade Runner to Big Trouble in Little China and Mulan, among many others, James has left his mark on the entertainment industry with his incredible range and talent. Did you know that James also lent his voice to Mr. Ping, the father of Kung Fu Panda?
Should have told you a long time ago. You might have been kind of adopted. I knew it.
That's right. James's incredible voice acting skills have brought some of our favorite characters to life, and his work has been enjoyed by audiences of all ages. Born to Chinese immigrant parents in Minneapolis, Minnesota, James moved to Hong Kong for his early education before returning to the United States at the age of 10. Growing up, James experienced racism and bullying due to his Asian heritage and inability to speak English well. Despite these challenges, James pursued his passion for performing arts after watching Peking opera performers rehearse at his father's shop. After studying civil engineering at the University of Minnesota and being drafted into the United States Army during the Korean War, James moved to Los Angeles in 1953 to finish his degree at the University of Southern California. He worked as a road engineer for Los Angeles County during the day while pursuing acting in the evenings, weekends, and vacations. Eventually, he quit engineering for good to devote himself to acting and voice work full-time, paving the way for his incredible career in Hollywood. Are you curious about James Hong's 4 secrets of youth and vitality? Stay tuned for the rest of this video as we delve deeper into his fascinating life and career.
I hope I will come back when I'm 100 years old.
We hope we will see him at the SAG Award when he's 100. We have done some extensive research on James Hong's life and identified 4 factors that have helped him maintain his vitality and energy, even in his 90s. The first secret to his longevity is that he really enjoys working. In all of his interviews, you can hear how he is so enthusiastic about his craft.
He picked the wrong guy!
People say that, if you love what you do, you'll never work another day in your life. It certainly is the case for James. After quitting his job in engineering to go full-time in acting, he has never looked back. From then, he has been enjoying 7 decades of professional acting, with the current year being the busiest yet. There is scientific research that shows that loving your job will actually help you live a longer, healthier and happier life. A fulfilling job can lead to a healthier life for several reasons. Firstly, a good job fuels community ties. According to a report by researchers at Brigham Young University and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, people with more social connections live an average of 3.7 years longer than their less social counterparts. Secondly, good work brings fulfillment. According to Carmen Hara, an author, clinical psychologist, and relationship expert, living with purpose is the first, and possibly most important, key to living a long and healthy life. Lastly, liking your job brings less stress and anxiety. Stress is the #1 proxy killer disease today and is the biggest side effect of doing work that isn't a reflection of your strengths or is not providing you joy.
You're 93 years old and yet you're not showing any sign of slowing down. What's your secret? What makes you keep going? Where do you get all this energy from?
Well, I still can. So
What
every
was that?
time my body is very loose, I can still do Kung Fu.
James Hong's physical health is the second secret to his vitality, and he achieves it through an active lifestyle. Not only does he make a point to walk as much as possible, but he is also a passionate practitioner of Kung Fu, which he describes as keeping his body loose and relaxed. As a complete body activity, Kung Fu has many benefits for physical and mental health, such as improving stamina, cardiovascular endurance, strength, coordination, balance, agility, and speed. It's no wonder why James looks and feels great at the age of 94. Even for those who prefer a gentler form of exercise, alternatives such as Tai Chi or yoga offer similar benefits. The key is to keep the body just as active as the mind, and James is a perfect example of that. The third factor contributing to James Hong's success in the dynamic world of show business is his unrelenting thinking. He doesn't mean idle thinking but rather continuous pondering on the projects he wants to undertake. In his own words, everything is so exciting around me. I think I better keep living and take advantage of some of those things with the chances I have created. It is scientifically proven that keeping busy with clear focus and intentionality has numerous health benefits. It helps you maintain more energy and remain actively engaged. Being occupied with meaningful work keeps you mentally alert and strong, leading to increased productivity. Busy people also tend to be more motivated to complete their goals and prioritize time for other crucial activities like family and social engagements. Research studies show that busy people complete tasks more quickly and efficiently than their less busy counterparts. They also tend to come up with innovative ideas by connecting and seeing relationships between different ideas. Stephen Covey, a renowned American educator and best-selling author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, famously said, "If you want something done, give it to a busy man." This is because busy individuals are more creative and better at multitasking. Busy people also experience a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction when they complete tasks, leading to an increased level of confidence. They learn new skills and abilities much more quickly, creating more pathways in their brains and eventually becoming experts in what they do. Engaging in productive activities also helps to ward off negative emotions and worries, leading to positive thinking and hopefulness throughout the day. Research conducted by the University of Chicago also shows that people who have busy schedules tend to sleep better and have less insomnia than those who have nothing to do. They are also less stressed and less likely to suffer from dementia. For James Hong, keeping himself productively occupied with meaningful work helps nourish his brain with new information and ideas, keeping him mentally sharp and healthy. One of his lifetime projects has been on raising Asian American representation in the filming industry. When he started his career in 1954, there weren't any Asian American representation in the industry.
But back in those days, I have to tell you this, the Good Earth, the leading role was played by these guys with the eyes taped up like this, and they talk like this. And the producer said the Asians were not good enough, and they are not box office. But look at us now, huh?
For decades, he was only given roles to play Asian roles that were secondary. Earlier in his career, James co-founded East West Players, the first Asian American theater organization and the longest continuously running minority theater in the United States, to increase Asian American representation in the industry. For his contributions to the American film and television industries, on May 10, 2022, he received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Altruism is the next factor that has gifted James Hong with longevity. Altruism is the belief in or practice of disinterested and selfless concern for the well-being of others. Studies have shown that people who focus on helping others live longer and healthier lives than those who only seek help for themselves. James surrounds himself with other healthy individuals and pursues a life filled with meaning and purpose. As a young boy, James experienced bullying and discrimination because he looked different and did not speak English well. But he did not let that hold him back. He became a pioneer in the industry and an inspiration for actors from minority backgrounds. In fact, his impact on the industry was so significant that it only took 4 days to raise enough funds for him to receive the honor of a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. James' work has a larger purpose, and he believes in investing emotionally in the outcome. He enjoys working with young people, and studies have shown that people who consistently engage and involve themselves in their work fare best over the long run. Performing a rote and boring task is not enough. One must believe that their work has a larger purpose. James' dedication to his cause has given him a reason to get up every day, and with a little luck, more years to pursue the work that matters most to him. Let's talk about the final key to James Hong's long and fulfilling life: persistence. We all know that life can throw us some tough challenges, but it's those who don't give up easily that ultimately master them and go on to live longer and happier lives. Even if you've experienced trauma, finding meaning in what you've endured can help you keep pushing forward. For James Hong, who started his career back in 1954 when Asian Americans weren't represented in Hollywood, he was only given secondary roles like Chinese policeman, Chinese officer, Korean pilot, and Japanese draftsman for decades. But he never gave up and kept persisting through it all. And now, at 94 years old, he attended the first Oscars and played a key role in the Academy Awards Best Movie of 2023. It just goes to show that a positive and busy mind, coupled with a career you love, is just as important as regular exercise when it comes to active and healthy living. So, let's take a page out of James Hong's book and defy age together. Subscribe to the Healthy Long Life channel for more inspirational stories and information on healthy habits for longevity.